Guys, welcome back to the Side Dish Podcast. I'm your host, Aaron Shin, joined as always by my co-host, Jay Lee.
Hey.
And today we have James Chung in the house.
What up?
And our special guest, Mona.
Hi.
Mona's our friend from improv, but that's not why she's on the podcast, because we don't only interview Fuck!
Aaron says, we have other friends, guys.
What I'm trying to say is that we have social circles that go beyond improv.
Such as...
Like, we go to bars, right? Anyway, Mona, welcome to the podcast. Welcome. It's been a long time in the making. Have you been on a podcast before?
I have not been on this one before. My invite was long awaited. I have now gained like 3 years of life experience before being asked on the podcast.
Well, I heard that we had James reach out to you 2 weeks ago, and your response to him was, not me as a backup guest.
Not me as a backup guest. Yeah, James was like, hey, you want to be on the pod? And I was like, finally, my time has come. And he's like, yeah, like Bart fell through on Thursday, so if you want to pull up.
Which is also like, James, why did you tell her that she was a backup guest?
I'm happy to be. Here's the thing, though. Like, I want to be able to be honest with you, and I hope that's okay.
Thank you for your honesty, and thank you for the invite. I also just met Jay today.
This is Jay.
Yeah, you don't even know. You know,
Well, I thought it was a different Jay. So this whole time when you were like, oh, we have a pod with Jay, I was
you
like,
never
yeah.
even listened to the
I
pod
see.
once in the years.
It's not my fault that y'all ain't hitting the FYP.
Oh, damn.
No, that's fair.
That's actually such a good
roasted,
point.
yeah.
But all I'm saying is you could have like Shingyong Seo a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
fine.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you didn't, because we need to do better, and we're going to do better. Last few episodes we've been putting on YouTube, and we've been clipping stuff and trying to literally like boost it so it gets in front of people's faces,
And try to set up the in-person meeting at the McDonald's.
which is never going to happen, James. But yeah, it's been a learning experience. I'll say that much. And so, Mona, thank you for being on the podcast, and more so, like, thank you for allowing us to put your face on the internet. Like, this is going to be seen by maybe 25 people.
Oh, perfect. No, my digital footprint is so bad. This is so
Okay,
fun.
this is a great segue, because you're Gen Z, and I would say your digital footprint's like pretty big. Like, you have a pretty huge following, 30,000 people on Instagram.
Yeah, that's like not a huge following in Gen Z numbers.
Is it
I
not?
know it feels big because you're at like a crisp 3.2 people. Brand unfollows and refollows like every day.
You got a new follower. Oh, it's just brand.
It's just,
Just so you feel something.
it's just underscore brandamates.
No, but we honestly are a fraction
the
of what
main
you...
account.
We're a fraction of what you hit, and I mean, like, we had our friend Ninja on a few episodes ago, and she, just having her on, because she has a decent following on Instagram, like, blew us out of the water.
Hold your horses. I mean, wasn't that crazy?
I have zero promises. You might lose followers actually after this.
I will say that your digital footprint is big enough where I've seen your content on the FYP.
Yeah, it's come up, yeah.
See, Aaron, take notes.
Well, that's the thing. I'm like, is that Mona?
Not my cousin. Ayo, this is how I found out I was the last single member of my like entire extended family remaining. Because for me, the longest time it was me and my like 15-year-old baby cousin. And then I get a FaceTime and she's like, yo, Mona. I'm like, oh my God, she's grown. She's like, yo, Mona, I'm with my boyfriend.
Whoa.
And you just came up on his FYP. Like, that's so sick. And I was like,
Damn.
when did you get a boyfriend? Now I'm like, it's me and my dad's cousin's daughter's son that's like 2 months old, and we're like the only two single people left in my entire lineage. It's
Wait, but you're
rough.
young, so it's fine. But do you want to talk about dating? Are you single, ready to mingle?
We can, I feel like we could segue to asking married people and the gallery for advice later, because I think a lot of Gen Z people are always just like locked in on looking for dating advice. But I would love to, whatever you have planned is fine too.
I love we're setting up the table of contents.
Yeah, that's chapter 7. Okay, I'll go into the outline that I have prepared. So, Mona, what are some Gen Z slang that I should know?
I don't know.
Okay,
Gen
moving
Z
on.
slang. I'll make up phrases though.
Do you feel like you're getting unk soon, like slowly?
I think I am unk.
Come on.
What does
You
that
feel
make
like
us?
you're oh my God, that's
What
crazy.
does it make us?
I don't know. Like, I feel like I use Gen Z slang, but like old slang. So I'll say like, oh, fine shit. But that's like so old. You know what I mean?
Wait, what did you just say?
Like fine shit. But I think it's pronounced
Fine
fine shite.
That's the
And like
British
huzz.
way.
Like,
like-
I use huzz and fine shit all the time. But it's like,
What's huzz?
You don't know what huzz is?
Oh, huzz is slang for a girl.
Husband.
Okay. What do you think, Jay?
Huzz, like what's on the buzz on the horizon?
Okay, so I'm not gonna ask Jay for his opinion ever again. But
Wait, huzz is like a chick, right? Like
okay, so Aaron is the closest. Huzz. I thought it was short for husband, but it's short for hose.
Yeah.
So when someone's like, oh, like, but it's the singular. So I'm sad because I don't have huzz, but
Yeah.
huzz singular, like I don't have a love interest. But what I've been doing, and I hope it catches on, is I've been combining other words with huzz. So like if I theoretically liked a man who was ugly, who was chopped, but I liked him, then I would call him Chuz. And if you have like potential huzz, we call it potuz.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's a thing. But I bet if I said to someone like, hey, yo, so I'm like down bad for a chuz right now, like they'd understand there's chopped huzz.
Or if you have a love interest that like low key you feel is more like a family member, you call them cuz.
Huzz? Okay.
It's just too close to the original word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not inventing anything anymore.
short for
Let's
cousin.
cause with two Z's. Thank you very much. Okay, real question. Going back to your digital footprint in your channel, how did you build that? Because your main channel, your big content is like really curated and it's thoughtful. And it feels like you plan to go out to a beauty clinic and shoot a video. Like, did that happen organically, or did you find the audience for that first, or did you always want to do like sort of K-pop, K-beauty influencer stuff?
Oh my God. Great question, Aaron. I feel like I'm in a college seminar right now. I'm like, just to piggyback off that statement, I really resonate with that. But for me personally, I feel like the way that Gen Z is on Instagram now is kind of synonymous with the way that like all millennials know how to code a basic website. Like you learned on MySpace how to do it, how to make like a website.
Yeah, we learned.
Okay, it was called GeoCities, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like in that same sense, like every Gen Z like now knows how to take a vertical video. So I've never not been making content just because like my entire life is like on Snapchat,
And so this
It's
started
just
early
been natural.
on.
Yeah, like everybody has had a YouTube channel or like everybody had like a Vine or Musical.ly or whatever. But for beauty content specifically, I think I always wanted to get free shit. So I was like, and make money. So
are you then people reach out to you to come to their like spas?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
dope.
yeah.
That's dope.
You should never take like a beauty clinic's recommendation that you see on Instagram at 100%. I would always go to Reddit first because half the people on there. And I mean, I'm just getting like
you're getting advice from the millennials.
yeah. No, I'm just getting like a free visit, but there's some like bigger creators who like are offered like a flight and a 5-star hotel stay to
Right.
like get like plastic surgery. And so if you see something on the internet, I would always go to a different section of the internet.
With a grain of salt. I mean, that's one thing that look. I've been thinking about this a lot because I've been paying attention to my Instagram or our page a lot lately, right? Like when we post something, I honestly find myself refreshing our Instagram every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, which I think is disgusting behavior. As a millennial, I'm so against it, but I can't help it. I'm like, oh, we got 3 new followers in the last 10 minutes. This is so exciting, engagement. But at the same time, I'm like, my algorithm is refreshing because I think the overlords know that I'm like more on Instagram. So I'm getting crazy different content and it's a lot catered towards like, I think Instagram thinks I'm like an ABG, basically.
Is it because of the one comment I made?
Maybe, but it's just like I'm getting a lot of like Gen Z Asian drama stuff. So this goes into another question I have. Do you know what House of Feelings is?
I don't know what House of Feelings is.
Okay, next question. Do you know who Evelyn Ha is?
Who's Evelyn Ha?
Okay, my algorithm is really fucked up because I, for some reason, know both these things pretty well.
This doesn't make it okay. First of all, I've been offered a facial like treatment from a skincare clinic before. I definitely would not I would definitely take that with a grain of salt. I was gonna go, but then my ex was like, "You shouldn't do it." And I was like, "Why? It's free." And I should have done it. And I feel really sad that I did it.
You don't need it, man.
But also, not everything on your feed is gonna. Actually, if it's on your feed, it's definitely not gonna be Gen Z.
No, it
could be.
It is Gen Z. That's what I'm saying. I'm like it. I think Instagram thinks I'm a 23-year-old fuck boy,
or it just thinks you would like these things.
I mean, same difference, right? Okay, so let's go back to building your channel. So you organically kind of just built content around it. What kind of content were you making in high school? I'm curious.
In high school, I ran a gay anime fan art page with actually like several tens of thousands of followers.
Whoa, so you know how to grow audiences.
Yes. Well, I don't know if I know how to grow audiences, more so that like people were just really thirsting for like the gay Naruto, gay Haikyuu, gay My Hero
Yeah.
Academia
Is this
fan
related
art.
to, is this related to Agent X?
No, but that's so funny that you say that. Stop Googling me. I won like a drawing competition in high school. Put that down. Listen, art students, listen up. If you are like, I have to learn anatomy, draw yaoi. Period.
What's the yaoi?
What is that?
It's like the Japanese word for the like gay, like boy on boy,
Okay.
like
Boy love.
manga.
BL.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I see.
it's Japanese BL. Yeah.
Japanese BL. I see. I
Should have
see.
had to.
So that's what I was doing.
Sick. Is that what got you into Harvard?
That was after I was already into Harvard.
Oh shit! So you were using
Yeah.
that prestigious degree to
To draw gay
draw
anime.
Ash Ketchum and Brock just making out,
Aged up, obviously.
aged up,
Yeah.
age appropriate.
Yeah, age appropriately.
yeah.
Ash is 10,
They have
guys.
beards and
Come
like,
on.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
receding hairlines.
I see. But so then, let's go to Harvard then. While you were at Harvard, what was your major?
I majored in the department has gone through a lot of rebrandings, but I believe now it's called Art, Film, and Visual Studies.
You're going to combine journalism, art, and computer science to execute more effective visual communication in the digital
Stop
age.
Googling me.
Dude, that's a big way to say I want to see more gay stuff.
Did I do that? Yes, I did. Yes, I absolutely
You
did.
created the change you wanted to see.
I did. I
Yeah.
absolutely did.
But it's funny because at Harvard, you were also a COVID college kid.
Yeah.
So what was that like, man? Because I feel like, okay, you get into Harvard, which is like amazing. And no one should ever take that away, right? That's sick.
Did you feel the same?
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. All those bitches in high school were like, oh, you're a loser. I was like,
Yeah.
Harvard.
It's pronounced loser.
yeah.
But what? So a sophomore year maybe or junior
Yeah,
year?
so I did a full freshman year in person in
Okay.
campus, and then by sophomore spring, which was March 2020, we got sent home, and then I came back for senior fall. So I do think I
Okay.
was like a little bit more fortunate than people who
Yeah.
fully started online.
For
but-
sure. But that sucks because you kind of did miss a big crucial part of the college experience, which
Does it feel that way?
For me personally, no, because I got to go home and then TikTok happened, and so I was like doing the renegade with my high school friends back at home. But I do wonder sometimes how my life would have been different if I did get 2 more years of like in person.
hanging
you
out
know?
on camp, dude. Like,
Would I be married now?
would you?
Statistically, no. It's not a you thing.
Interesting. I was gonna say you would have spent a lot more time at Widener Library.
I've never been inside Widener Library.
You would have hung out maybe at the Pit, which is an area outside of campus. That for some reason I know. You would have gone to the Coop to get your textbooks.
Okay.
And the Statue of Three Lies. And that's all I know about Harvard.
Spends a few summers in Boston.
I went to college in Boston too.
Oh, where did you go to college in Boston?
I went to BU.
Oh, hey. Oh my God,
Hey.
by the Taco Bell. Wait, did you skateboarded by the Taco Bell?
Yeah,
I
you went
know
to Taco
exactly-
Bell
I know
school.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
so funny.
Yeah, he skated by the Taco Bell. That's like legendary. Yeah.
I did. But we don't have to talk about.
I love that she knows more about your school than you know about her.
But also, the Taco Bell came after I graduated, which shows our age gap.
Yeah.
I honestly, when I first heard Ramona, she hated talking about Harvard. So
I
I'm
remember
actually-
that, yeah.
I'm actually a bit surprised you're so forthcoming about the fact that you went. Like when I found out, I mentioned to you, you're like, "How did you find out?"
I just don't
I've
like
been
people
hiding it.
having personal information
But
about
also,
me.
like, you have to understand. James Googles all of us.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
So weird.
It's kind of
It's weird to do that for a podcast.
Wait, I think he can hear us.
Like, oh my god! Like I didn't even Google this podcast before coming on it.
I didn't Google you.
That's totally normal.
I didn't even know your last name. Before
That's
I-
totally normal. Well, that's a little bit not normal. I've known you for 3 years.
When I met you, Ramona, and you're like, my name's Ramona. I was like, Ramona, like the pest.
No, I got
Beverly Cleary.
Yeah, I'm
that's-
named
yeah.
after her.
No, are you really?
That's
Yes,
a fun fact. That's a fun
Let's
fact.
I have a
go.
crazy story about how I was named. Okay, because my name is Ramona. I go by Mona on the internet. And then, people ask about my brother and my sister, and I'm like, oh, Hambi and Nahyun. And they're like, oh, those are like dope ass Korean names. names. Like, why is your name Ramona? And I'm like, oh, it's because my mom like literally didn't know that in the US you had to like name your baby right away. So it's like a placeholder name for me, because in Korea, like you can go like consult with the stars and like get like a Korean name written. And so, but I was born in the US, my sister was born here. And so my mom like births me. They're like, okay, like what you want to name your baby girl? And my cousin is reading like Ramona's World by Beverly Clear, and she's like, oh, there's a girl on the cover, like write that down, we'll change it later.
Yeah,
so they were just like, okay, baby Ramona, like welcome to the world. And then like she comes in for a checkup and she's like, I've consulted with the stars, I have a new name. And they're like, new
Do you
name.
remember what the new name was?
Yeah. I have a Korean name, but it's like nowhere on any documentation.
What is it? What
it's
is it?
like my Korean name is Mingyong.
Oh, Mingyong.
Yeah, which is like, but it's a
Awesome.
little bit old, right? It's like
a little bit-
it's a little bit of an old
No, but
name.
it's
It's a pretty
legit.
name.
It's
a good
legit.
name. It's
No.
classic.
It's not
Classic.
that
Yeah.
old. You're not like you're
It was,
talking about
like,
like the
of its
Joseon
time.
dynasty, like
Yeah.
Shakespearean name.
I just think those like star people who like read the star charts and name your children in Korea have like a set list of like 10 girl names they give it a year.
They have a,
They're not
random
creative.
generator.
They're like, yeah, they're charging like my parents like $200 to like read the charts to give me a
Yeah,
name that will
yeah.
like bring me like a husband, wealth, and prosperity, and like every other bitch born in 2001 has that.
No, when I was born, my parents literally decided or had decided through a shaman or whatever it
Yeah.
was what day I would be born in.
Oh, I see.
So my mom walks into the
Were
hospital.
you a C-section baby?
My mom walks into the hospital, was like, we want to have the baby on this day.
And then what
it
did
was
they?
a C-section. And
Yeah.
well, eventually they said no, but
Yeah.
then, like,
I think
they're-
initially they'd be like, "Ma'am, that's not how it
it's
works."
not an elective surgery.
Yeah.
But then like I don't know. I guess like my dad knew the guy at the hospital or something like that.
He slipped him a 20.
Yeah, I can hook you up with
I
a
don't
C-section.
remember, but they were like very like begrudgingly were like, all right, fine.
Wow.
Wait, how did you guys get your names, Jay, Aaron? Because they're kind of basic.
Well, my older sister's name is Kay, and
Oh, so they just said
yeah,
What's another
Rhymes
letter?
with-
another letter.
yeah. But my younger sister's name is Denise, so it's like, yeah,
Do you wish
we
there
don't
was
know
a
what happened
third
there.
letter that
They were
rhymed
like
with those?
May, day, pay, say, Denise.
But
Denise, it rhymes.
my Korean name, and I think this is common among certain Koreans, is my grandfather on my dad's side determined the last syllable of my name,
Yeah,
which is
yep.
Hun, and so all of my male cousins have Hun.
Yeah, the
As
돌림자.
the-
Yeah.
and
exactly.
then the first syllable was determined by my mother's father.
So technically,
Yeah.
should your youngest sister be named Day, then your 돌림자 could have been A, but they just
They double up, the English and Korean.
Yeah. Hey, that'd be sick.
I was named after the doctor who delivered me,
Oh wow,
Dr. Aaron Rosenberg.
Oh, shout out.
I thought you said I was named after the
Doctor
Doctor
Who.
Who, and I was like, which the 10th Doctor?
My name is who? No, I was named after a Jewish doctor, and my mom was like really enamored of like Jewish culture. I mean, this is a different time, but
Did you do the
Koreans
dreidel growing
Koreans
up?
love Jewish culture. I mean, probably still do. I don't even know, but for a long time, they really were like. The only other race who understands what it's like to be Korean are the Jews. And like the Torah is like, even though they're not going to heaven, you know, whatever it is. So my mom really, and my dad too, they really respected this doctor, and they named me Aaron.
Wow.
And that's the story.
What about you? Because you're like, you go by James, but your legal name, unlike mine, is your Korean name. So what's up?
Well, I do love your Korean legal name. It's just your English
Yeah,
name.
it's just Lamona.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Ramona.
Yeah, it's Ramona, but Lamona.
Lamana.
Lamona.
Honestly, our 돌림자 is 1. And I don't know.
Because they never take any L's.
we number 1. That's why.
That's really good.
No, it's because we get that money. You know what I'm saying? But I think it also was probably like shaman related and something like that. Yeah.
It is shaman. I mean, our son was named basically by a shaman, and that shaman was my grandpa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So get your grandpa on here. I gotta ask him to consult the stars about some boys I got
Dude,
questions
he
about.
died real fast.
out the
He's like, his
Ramona.
name will be blank.
My last dying breath.
But I'm glad that honestly he knew that he was having a grandson before, because I think that he was holding on to that.
Oh, dude, what if he gave you the wrong name and then?
Yeah, imagine
It's
on
a
his
bed,
deathbed,
like,
he
cut
was
short.
Wait, no.
We shall name him
Okay. I have some serious questions I want to
Okay.
delve into, but
Okay.
I don't want to like sober up the conversation too much. You went to Harvard, and when I think of Harvard, I think of this guy, Steven Pinker.
Yeah.
He's like a really famous professor there, and he's known for talking
His
about
3 wives.
Is he Mormon?
Oh no! Like he's had 3 in his life, not consecutively.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
a
that
lot.
is
Shout out
consecutively.
Steven.
Also, he's like
simultaneous.
He's like 90, so like he had 3 lives. So that's fine. But he's known to be like a moral psychologist. He thinks about these big moral questions, and I used to read his work when I was an undergrad at BU. So this came up on my algorithm for YouTube. But I was thinking about, do you feel like Gen Z like has a moral like framework that they believe in, or do you think that they really have given up on morality? Because that's what the whole YouTube video was about.
I think that's a tough question because I think Gen Z now more than ever is one of the most like vocal groups, and they
Yes.
stand for a lot of things. But on the other side, I personally feel that Gen Z is like very polarized just because our sheer amount of exposure to media. And then in turn, I also think, me personally too, I think it's difficult as Gen Z to develop a unique thought. Sometimes I have thoughts and I'm like, oh my God, is this what I think because this is what I think? Or is this what I think because I saw a radical, woke person in their car telling me like, this is what is woke and what should be believed. And I literally saw a TikTok that was like, how to have an original thought. And I was like, this in itself is not an original thought. And then she was quoting like a Substack article. She was like, I saw this really interesting article about how to have original thoughts, so I'm going to share it with you guys. And I was like, none of this is like an original way of thinking. So I don't personally think that it's that Gen Z doesn't have morality, but I do think because of the amount of media that we take in just on a regular basis, it's hard to determine what's ours.
That's so interesting because I also, going back to like media, it's like the kind of media that I've been seeing more of is just people regurgitating hot takes or like clip farming other people's content and commenting on it, or just green screening themselves over another video. It's this kind of like endless loop of just noise.
Yeah.
That is interesting. Frankly, it is interesting to hear someone's thoughts about some drama. But at the end of the day, am I learning anything? Is it actually informing my take? That's a really good point. And the next question from there is, when's the last time you felt like you were in a moral sort of like conundrum, or when's the last time you felt like you had a moral take on something that you felt torn about?
Oh, I had one recently. So I'm like in say a friend group, and this girl had come forward and been like, "Oh, I broke up with my boyfriend recently, and he was like kind of like abusive towards me in the way that after they broke up, he like went into her home and was just doing like weird stuff. And he's also in the group, and so I was like, oh, we should kick him out of the group. But then talking with my fellow group members about it, they're like, we need to hear his side of the story. And I was like, oh, this is kind of a dilemma for me because I'm like, this isn't necessarily my problem because I don't know her, I don't know him that well. But if I stay in this, if my belief is that we should remove this man who has allegedly done something to this girl, like, it is my belief that we should always believe the victim, but then everybody else was saying like we need to get both sides of the story. And so my morality has always been like, no, like we need to believe women, like da. But then I'm like, oh, do I even believe that if I still decide to stay in this organization out of convenience for me and not losing this friend group instead of like standing by her and like protesting?
Why do you
them
feel
not
like
taking her out?
this is going to sound like a really weird question, but so you always are like, I believe the victim, right? But like, what about that, I guess, precludes listening to the other side of the story? Do you always cut it off there? Like, whatever they say is ipso facto, that's the truth, and then there's no other perspective? Is that common, I guess, even in Gen Z?
I mean, I would love to like dig into why I immediately went to that too, because for me, my gut reaction when like these like people were like, we have to listen to the man. I was like, why are we listening to the man? And then I was like, oh my God, where does that come from? Like, does that come from me constantly on my FYP, like being exposed to people always being like, people supporting women's rights on my FYP? I've watched like all of SVU like 5 times over. So I'm like, if a woman, if she breaks up with her boyfriend, we have to side with my homegirl. And I'm like, that's just always been me. So I like questioned my morality in that moment. I was like, I mean, I've always thought it's right to like listen to someone and, believe what they're saying. But then these people are like, regardless of whether like it's the man that's been abused or not, like we should get his side of the story. And I was like, oh my God, like what's going on with me?
Well, did you
Still don't know the answer.
You didn't list. You didn't find out.
Well, yeah, so I only talk to her, so I actually have no experience. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know
That's
her
interesting.
boyfriend at all. So I was like, oh, but I'm not in a leadership position, so I was like, this isn't for me to decide. But that's a recent time I had like a.
Have you guys had recent moral dilemmas that you had to grapple with?
I really knew someone that like worked at Washington Post and then like felt bad because it was a Jeff Bezos thing, but then like eventually when they refused to endorse Kamala Harris or whatever it was, she left. Making more sense.
Oh, interesting.
Making more, yeah, but then sometimes I'm like, okay, like I sometimes will leave somewhere to make a moral stance, but I'm like, could we make more change staying on the inside? I don't know.
Well, I bring this up because also to end that discussion about the video I was watching, the guy was saying that your generation, a lot of like intellectuals feel that Gen Z is morally inarticulate. I mean, they can't even like articulate a stance of morality. So you did a great job. You did go to Harvard, so congrats, you passed. But it just poses an interesting question of like, do a lot of young people not even know what a moral quandary is? Do they not even know how to frame that in their mind, right?
They just asked Chat GPT.
Sure. Which is, you can't outsource your own morality to a computer, right?
I think people try to though. I think critical thinking is at an all-time
All-time
low,
low,
myself
yeah, I
included.
know.
Like I was trying to draft an email the other day and I couldn't do it. And I was like, we're cooked. Like this is not the same brain that knew all the lyrics to Super Bass. I was like, no, like this is not the same brain that was solving differential equations. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I hope this email. I was like, I gotta ask Gemini. Like it was.
What do I hope this email does?
No, what
I'm
do I
not
like?
sure.
What,
Yeah. I will say, like, I rely on Quora or just Google, like, an embarrassing amount on, like,
Crazy.
really, like, stupid existential things of just, like, everyday kind of stupid
I
shit.
do wish one day Jay will get really specific about what these existential
Yeah,
threats
one day.
are.
Come on, Jay. Open up to us, bro.
You gotta be careful though, because the courts can subpoena your Chat GPT records now. So if you ever get arrested for anything, they have they have like probable cause to pull your records. Like they will see. So I'm like terrified that I'll like become a criminal, and they're like, we have to subpoena her like Chat GPT, and then it'll become public record of me being like, does this boy like me? It's like entered a public record. Like I asked 3 times. They like, I am an Aries, and this boy is an Aquarius, and I'm an ENFJ and he's an INFP. Like, chat, do you think we're compatible? Like, it's gonna be public records. And then I'm like, and this shows that she was
She
indeed
was so desperate.
She was mentally unfit to stand trial, Your Honor. And they're like, innocent. And I'm like, I wish I went to prison.
Oh, that's funny.
I will say that some of my Quora queries are not that far off. It's like, you know, it's sometimes
Are they
it's just
romantically?
Like, some, yeah.
Oh
Sometimes
my god!
it's
So
like,
we should have like a little
yeah,
little
and so
dating
maybe this is a
advice.
good
Wait,
this is a good segue
Yes,
into
it
like
is.
the
Has,
dating portion.
has
yeah.
anyone made like a throwaway account on Reddit to ask for advice?
No.
A
No.
singular. Oh, I said A. I said multiple.
Oh, really?
Oh, she got burner
I've never
accounts,
even
yeah.
made a Reddit account.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I
You're just
have
on
one.
anonymous browsing.
I'm a long time lurker, baby.
I have
Yeah.
my
Oh, you
biggest
could get-
flex is I have like Reddit Gold and like 90 Day Fiance
really?
somewhere. Yeah, for like a funny comment. I forgot what it was.
Wait, also, you have you don't know how many years you've been on Reddit and how many trophies.
Yeah. Cake
No,
day.
I'm not
What's your
on
cake
Reddit.
day?
I will use
You're on
Reddit.
Reddit a lot though.
So
No,
you
I'm
have
not.
a
What are you talking
throwaway?
I've made a throwaway.
I'm sorry,
for
a
sure.
throw RA or whatever they. What do you have Reddit accounts?
I do. I don't know what throw RA is,
Throwaway.
but
This
I've
motherfucker's
definitely-
on Quora. Like
Definitely asked for relationship advice.
I'm
What
on
the-
Yahoo Answers with my relationship
Bro, you
advice.
can't be
That's how
saying
deep
that.
it
All
goes.
of Reddit's relationship advice answers are like, she's cheating on you, he's cheating on you.
yeah,
like,
I mean, like Beef does a good job of
yes,
like,
of illustrating that.
Yeah.
Well, this is my thing on Reddit is have you ever actually been like an expert on something and then you read Reddit and you're like, this is all BS because you know the answer. So like I've been on Reddit where I know stuff, like say like I'm working or like people on Reddit will be like, this is how you get into Harvard. This is what Harvard's like. And I'm like, no, it's not. But then for some reason that like same logic doesn't transfer and I like take everything people on Reddit say to me for fact.
I actually have had the opposite. Sometimes I've looked at Reddit answers for things that I know, and I'm like, oh, this whoever is the most upvoted answer.
It's, like,
typically,
good?
I'm like, this guy definitely or girl knows exactly what they're talking
Oh
about.
dang. Okay. Well, now I feel better about believing them. All right, shout out.
I think that the law of averages when it comes to like collective knowledge, it does. Reddit is a great example of that. Like the things that work most, even if it's not objectively right, if it works for most people, it will get upvoted, I guess. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
This gets into like
Now it's like
deep,
now you're getting into like
philosophical
poly
stuff.
market
Yeah,
stuff.
what'd you major in? This is good.
Literature.
This is I like that. You know what? And I'm about to form my own morality, not as an original thought, but based off of what Aaron tells me, because it's just so interesting. I'm so compelled.
I'm glad. I'm glad I
No,
could
but
inspire
you should be glad. We're so like impressionable as a
so
culture.
this comes
It's-
into like our intern brand is like, I want to. This came up in my brain because I thought of Brand. I was like, Brand's a young man who
He lives everything we say.
No, and also like young men especially are so lost, man.
Look, with look maxing and everything, young men
fucked
just
up.
need like good role models.
It's fucked up that now young men feel like they have to like.
Well, young men feel like women.
They feel the pressure that women have felt.
Now, when people are like, but when men are like, I feel pressured to
But
have
also
like a
they're
defined
like,
job.
I have to make $300,000 a month and also be like 6'3" and like these like unrealistic expectations that no one really put on them except for other insecure men. Like who like found one Adonis type fucker, what's his name?
Clavicular.
To like assign meaning to, which is such bullshit because he's just a 19-year-old bullshitting. I mean, who knows what the fuck they're doing at that age, right? So it pisses me off so much because when I was that age, I actually ironically thought I knew everything, which is also unhealthy. But, at least for me, learning that I'm an idiot and like kind of growing up through my failures and like matured me in a bigger way versus these young men who seek guidance from these false idols or whatever you want to call them. It just really, it doesn't piss me off. It upsets me because I feel so like I want young people to have mentorship and I want them to like feel like they have a good set of guidance and morals. There's no leadership I can think of that sets those guidelines. You know what I mean? At least not in popular mainstream culture. And that's fucked up,
I feel like a lot of this was tied to like your community, like you looked up to like a Hyung or like someone else, but now it's like all
It's
relegated
all these like
to
random
like,
people on the internet that you don't really know what's
that you
going on. in
form
their
some like
brains.
weird parasocial relationship.
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
And you're like, I know this person. They understand where I'm coming from.
Right.
It's like just some dude with a webcam
Exactly.
and like a cool background. You know what I mean?
And a very cool background.
The backgrounds are really cool.
Golden Gate Bridge, so sick, dude. Wait, anyway, I want to go to dating,
Okay.
Mona. So,
well, I want to know what Jay's asking Quora.
yeah, Jay,
What's going on?
Tell
Well,
us.
I've sought out Quora for a lot of like spinal cervical.
No,
shit,
give us like a
but-
recent, juicy, like an embarrassing one.
I don't care about your disc and your
Jay's like,
health
I
vibe,
underwent
okay?
serious spinal surgery, and
I
was
get
using Quora.
medical advice from Quora.
He's like, my disc isn't spongy anymore. I'm like, I don't give a
It's
fuck
literally
about your disc.
verbatim what I searched.
Join the club. My
Yeah.
disc is drier than my love life.
Oh my
I hobbled
God.
in here. Like,
Man, are you self-roasting? This podcast is called The Roast of Ramona.
Yeah, we were considering doing a roast, but anyway.
Yeah. So my friend had a crush on someone they have a professional relationship with, and then they sought out non-professional advice on like a Reddit or like a Google Quora or whatever kind of thing, and the advice is it's all the same. It's always like
What was the advice?
well, no, what was the question? And then let's give advice and see if it aligns with what was said.
Oh,
okay, it's
yeah.
like,
So Jay's like, my friend asked.
yeah. My friend asked, like, I have a crush, or I'm developing feelings with someone who I have a professional relationship with. Is this okay? Is it inappropriate? Is there any chance that this may result in something?
Okay. If your friend is not a 35-year-old manager for a 16-year-old girl at a pizza restaurant, then I would say it's okay,
yeah,
not
yeah.
inappropriate.
Assuming
it's legal,
age appropriate.
Yeah.
It seems,
and you're not in a position of power, then I would.
That's good.
Let me
follow-up.
be a little bit more
Okay.
specific with what my friend was going
Okay.
through. It was it's not like a we're in the same workplace kind of thing. It's like a patient of this person,
Okay.
Oh,
Of a spinal patient?
Yeah.
Wait,
My-
perfectly normal.
Wait,
Yeah.
this is technically considered inappropriate, right?
Inappropriate?
Wait, for a patient to
If you
like
have a
Have a
ask
crush
their
on your-
If you're a
doctor out.
caretaker and you have a patient, you have like a romantic.
Well, so
I was picturing like a person and then their gym trainer.
right.
Oh, okay, if that's
yeah.
I thought it
Point
was
about
more,
power dynamics
Yeah.
is very
Yeah, yeah.
apt because if it's like a doctor trying to ask out his patient, that's
That's
definitely
weird.
a-
What
or
if
her-
it's a
or his
patient?
patient, yeah, her
Yeah,
patient, yeah.
yeah,
what if it's a patient wanting to ask out their doctor?
Yeah,
I think that's totally fine.
I think that's better than the
The
doctor.
friend was
Yes.
the patient.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
totally fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I think, okay, first off, I personally, I don't like the question of like, is this okay? Is this valid? Like, just the fact that this person is questioning whether or not it's okay to like feel a normal emotion of liking someone makes me really sad. Like,
Yeah.
you should be able to like someone and you shouldn't feel ashamed of
that's
if
a
you
great way
like
to
someone.
put
It's
it, yeah.
totally okay.
I think your friend would really appreciate
Yeah.
what you just said.
No,
or
it's
my
totally
friend
fine.
would.
No, because I just, no, listen, because I get so sad when like people
My friend
talk.
feels a lot better.
No, it's just so sad. Like, why would you ever like if you're ever starting a query with like, is it okay that I feel this way? Like 100% it's okay that you feel that way. The fuck? Like
yeah.
don't
That's-
be
that's
Even if
ashamed.
you
really
are
good
the
Gen Z
doctor in the
talk.
situation.
Yeah, no, if a boy came up to me and was like, hey, is it okay that I like you? I'd be like, listen, I'm like, even if I didn't like, even if they were chopped, I'd be like, yo, like, that's totally okay. I'm like flattered and it's totally okay
What if
to
they're like,
those
also, I'm your
emotions.
doctor?
If they were my doctor, I would feel a little bit pressured by that statement. Well, we can't even go into this though because they're not the doctor. in this
He's like,
situation.
I have your results, Mona. But first
By
I
the
want to
way,
ask you a question.
here's
What
a
did you
ring.
do on Friday night? Yeah.
and you have cancer. I think patient to doctor is better than doctor to patient because there's like less pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to go on a date?
I think it's totally
incurable.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, but then I would say it's okay. But is there a chance? I don't know. But like, if you ever have any interaction with that person as like a patient doctor, then it's like it could just be because like they touched my shoulder, like you were doing a checkup. Okay, like they're not into you.
He asked me how that felt.
He asked me how tall I was to see like if I was his ideal height. Like no, like he needed your height.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course,
yeah,
of course.
You know, no, because I've been there. Like I had a crush on my like trainer at the gym, and I was like, he asked me how tall I was, and it's like, yeah, because he needs to know like the size of my body.
I see the trainers at the gym.
You're getting a
and I'm
DEXA
like,
scan.
these guys and girls, but vice versa. Like we got like younger female trainers training older men and vice versa. And I'm like, dude, they must get hit on so much. Like
Those people flirt for the love of the game.
yeah, and they're probably getting a moolah.
So much money. Yeah, like for them, it's the profession is flirting because they need to keep it as a client. But yeah, I don't know. What advice would you guys give?
It's fine.
Was your friend asking like, how do I pursue my doctor, or was it just is it okay? Because if how do I pursue is a different.
Wait. I want to say there for your like personal trainer example. I know someone that was like getting kind of hit on by their personal trainer, but also the personal trainer was married with children.
Yeah.
Ew.
Also, that dynamic is
not
the
okay.
opposite dynamic. I think
That's
is
not
that-
okay.
those lines are.
They should not blur those
cool.
lines because they're professional. But we as patients
Yeah.
are not. We're not like as professional as they are.
Yeah.
Damn, so you can lead them into temptation, but they should not take
Your
it.
friend should ask out their doctor.
I think as long as it's if I were the doctor, I would, as long as it's in like a very respectable way that is after our time together is ended. Like obviously if it's like an ongoing, like you have like
Yeah,
a month long, like a year long contract. Because I do know my friend who just had her second baby that I was telling you about, she met her husband because he's her chiropractor. And she like did the same thing. Like after treatment finished, she was like, hey.
Actually, one of our good friends was working at a bank, or he went to a bank, and his like bank financial advisor, he was like, "Oh, you're really pretty. I want to ask you on a date." And now they're dating. I think it's totally fine actually to ask anyone out on a date, except for the power dynamic thing that you brought up, Mona. That's valid. But even then, I would say that love is love is love is love is love, and you know, you don't want to let these things just slip by.
There are a lot of times when it's inappropriate, though.
For sure. I would venture to say most times love is inappropriate. But wait, Mona, I want to hear about you. What's your love life like?
Okay, so I have a similar situation. Wait, this can't get on the internet because
Why not?
No, it could. Okay, so I am getting guitar lessons from this guy, and it is. So it's technically the same like professional relationship as Jay's friend, but then I have the added level of now I am no longer paying him, because in the sense of like it's like a barter, so I'll help him like film stuff in exchange for like these guitar lessons. So I think I've like sort of evened the professional playing field.
Yeah.
So my
Good move.
Right. Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Dude. Like,
Yeah, you
I'm
know,
not-
the
like,
real
go get
solution
your
is you don't
doctor's
want
degree.
to be-
No,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
real
yeah.
solution is bringing the power level up.
That's you got to go to med school and then become this person's coworker.
Or like make it not transactional,
Yeah.
overtly transactional.
Well, so then my fear though is like I hang out. So my fear isn't like, does this boy like me? Do I have a chance? Is it okay? Obviously, it's okay. I have these feelings. I fall in love all the time. But my thing is like, oh no, like our relationship is purely like mutually beneficial because we have like these transactions. So I don't know if he would like me if it was outside of this like give and take.
Has he
that we
given you
have.
signs that he might like you?
Let me pull up my Chat GPT history.
Oh no.
So I'm an Aries and he's an Aquarius. And
He's a INFP.
he's an INFP and I'm an ENFJ. No. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. Is like, let me see. So he got me a birthday gift, and when he got me a birthday gift, he was
Cute.
like, oh, like 여자 선물을 사준 지 너무 오래돼가지고 like 엄청 힘들었었어. And I was like,
he hasn't bought a gift for a girl in a long
Yeah.
time.
Dude, this is
but I got him a gift. And so I'm like, oh, like it was
Oh,
just
you forced his
reciprocal.
hand.
Yeah, because he's an Aquarius. He's born before me, so I got him a gift. And
I
then
see.
I'm an Aries. I was born after him. He got me a gift.
What if he's gay?
No. Well. Let's just assume the basics. I have confirmed that he's single, and I've confirmed that he is interested in women.
Okay.
Okay. The second thing is he was like, oh, my ideal type is someone who is like bright and like cares about their family. I'm like, bitch, I'm the sun.
Yeah.
Have you like you met me today? Would you not
No,
describe
bitch,
me
I went
as,
to Harvard.
as 밝은 사람? Like, give me a Korean word
Wait,
that you would
밝은
use.
사람 is different than bright.
I'm 밝아.
No, that's true. I'm just saying that's different than.
Oh, what does 밝은 사람 mean?
bright
Like,
in? If you're like, I like someone that's bright in English.
oh, you meant like
Yeah.
smart.
Smart.
Oh, no, I meant like
But also-
energetic.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
now I get it. Now I get it.
Yeah.
Now I get it. For
I'm-
sure.
Yeah, you're bright.
That's
You're
Someone
both.
who's sunny.
You're
yeah.
both. You're bright and bright. Yes.
Right? So,
yes.
so I was like, and he was like, someone who cares about their family. I was like, have you not seen me
Yeah.
talk about my cousin Bran?
You love your cousin, Brad.
I will ask, how important is it that you continue guitar lessons with this person? Because like if it doesn't work out, then the worst that's going to happen is you get guitar lessons from
teacher.
someone else, you know?
Wait, like you think that I should wait? No, why are we weighing why are we weighing getting rid of him? Why are we going
This is how
down there?
This is how Jay spirals.
Wait, I want to know that if he likes
maybe
me or
that's-
not. I'm not ready to sacrifice anything. I need to know.
Well-
Okay, wait, I have more info. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So then, in an attempt to see if like he would hang out with me when it's not transaction based, I was like, hey. He like mentioned like how he likes museums. I was like, hey, like I kind of want to go to a museum. Like 같이 갈래? He took 8 hours to respond, and then he was like, oh, 완전. Like I want to go like 좋지, like blah blah blah. And I was like, okay,
8
but now
hours is a long
but
time.
now he could have been. But I'm like, oh, like
Well, was it
he's-
like you sent it at midnight and he responded?
I sent it at 5 p.m. and he responded at 2 a.m.
What? What
Well,
the hell is this
so
guy doing at
I
2
think
a.m.?
I feel like you're kind of just overthinking because of the 8 hour
Right, but if the time,
delay.
but is the response like he wants to go to a museum with me? Like,
Yeah.
Well, we can on defensive side, maybe he was clearing up his schedule, right? He's trying to cancel other tutorials.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, Ramona wants to go to the museum.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
let me
confirm
cancel
until they cancel
everything.
my like
Yeah.
Thursday plans.
Actually, honestly, maybe. The fact that he responded at 2 a.m. is really odd, though.
oh, he does only sleep like 4 hours a day.
That's also really odd.
that's a red flag.
No,
just
he
as
works like a bunch of jobs. Like he's like hustling.
Is this guy Batman?
I started,
Wait, let me think
I started drawing fan art.
I don't know. Well, the fact that he said yes,
He's not
though.
right.
That's
I will say I cannot respond in time to texts in general,
Okay.
and so I can also extend that side
Grace?
of me
Okay.
and grace
Have you
to
ever?
other people.
But look, the last time you liked a girl, right?
well, the
How
thing is,
long-
here's the thing. Let's say for example, he does like you back like a lot, like he's smitten. He's not gonna want to respond. He's not gonna want to respond in a timely way. Anyway,
Wait, what do you mean he's not going to respond?
because you don't want to look desperate.
What? I thought. wait, okay. Do all y'all agree like a man will not respond fast if he's interested?
I agree that some men think that way for sure.
They don't want to be too eager.
Yes.
They don't want to be too eager.
Okay, because I was sitting here, my ass was sitting here like, oh my god, if he's not responding right away, he don't want me.
Yeah.
No. It could be the complete
Jay?
opposite.
I agree with what they said is you wait, but I think that's learned behavior because it's like the other way is true. So you don't want to feel
Bro, when I was like dating my wife, right? When we were first started dating, we would like Instagram message each other every morning when we woke up. And at first, I would wait 3 hours to like her Instagram thing she sent me, just to be like, I have a life, you know? And but after a certain time, I was like, there's no point because she knows I'm on my phone all the time. So, you know, like what charade am I
Once she's
playing?
seen the truth.
This is news to me. Is that a
Really?
boy
Yeah.
will deliberately not? Because this is my thinking. Is he didn't respond? I was like, oh my god, he's not responding. He's taking a long time to
Yeah.
respond because he wants to distance himself from me. He hates me. He's like giving me
He's on a plane.
space. He caught a flight to Guam to
Yeah.
eat Taco Bell and avoid me.
So that is the kind of thing I would Reddit answer.
Yeah.
They haven't responded in 8 hours. What does this mean?
And what would-
then it's like, yeah.
Or it's like they had like for me, it could literally also just be like the text was received like during a meeting at work, and I had dinner plans right after.
No, for sure. And so
then I got and then by the time I
What the hell is this guy doing? He can't respond till 2 a.m. though.
Well, that's
Practicing Stairway to Heaven like 100 times.
maybe.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh, but I'm saying like
he's got a bunch of
It's
jobs,
happened
you
where
know?
this has happened to me
Still
before.
hasn't responded to me because at 10 a.m. this morning I said, oh great, let me know when you're free, and
You know,
he
so
didn't
here's the
even
thing.
read it.
How often do you guys
didn't read it,
text?
yeah.
Oh, he still hasn't responded to that. Ooh, I don't know, Mona. That ain't.
I don't know. I think it's a home run. I think
What the-
Jay
That's-
is being positive.
No,
I honestly
So I need to hear Jay right now, and then
Please,
we'll
please,
give
please.
it to
Yeah.
James.
I think that
I'm gonna get
I want
glazed.
to get glazed.
Yeah.
I feel like he's pretty into you, and he just like he's trying to play his cards right. He doesn't want to fuck it up, and he's just like making sure that it's all good, you know. And so he's just waiting, and yeah, I'm sure you've got a lot of things going on. He's like he doesn't want to mess things up.
What kind
you
of
know?
guy do you like, Mona? I want to know that.
Me? Oh, wait, do you want to say what you were going to say, and then I can go there?
I was just gonna say, I would not put that much stock into timing
Yes.
and all that,
Okay.
Yes.
because realistically, there are. It can be just like something happened or what. I could not respond.
So you think it's the content of the message and not when the message
and,
is sent?
Well, I think that's the most generous way to interpret these things.
It is a generous way. I'll say 8 hours, long time. Full stop, it's a long time.
I will also say, don't ever take advice from me. Like,
But
Worst
like, no, for
advice
example,
I've ever gotten. It's not helpful at all.
I'm in a,
sorry.
like I'm seriously. It's like I'm in a. Let's say like I'm in a meeting. My Kakao Talk is open because I'm checking some notes. Someone messaged me, like you messaged me, and you're like, "Do you want to do this thing at a museum
I
together?"
would never ask James to go to a museum
I'm
with
just
me.
saying. This is for the sake of an example.
I
Yeah.
don't like this example. I reserve my. I hate museums. You see me. You see what I do when I like a boy is I hate something. I'm pretending to. I'm like just
Yeah.
grasping at straws to
Right, right. My
go.
point being is like my Kakao is already open. You send me a text. I'm not gonna have my notification
Yeah,
like
okay.
list up. But then I'm in the middle of a meeting. I close out and I do with my
But
day.
if it was a girl you really liked, you wouldn't respond right away.
I mean, that's the thing. I've gone through periods when I was, especially when I
Yo,
was
trust
younger.
me, Mona.
I've-
I'm older than James.
I've gone.
I
through-
know
I've,
what I'm talking
I've gone through periods definitely, especially when I was younger, like where I like will hold off on replying because I don't want to. Yeah, maybe for a while.
I in my life have
Mona,
never
Mona,
held off
go
on replying.
this date with this
Is it
gentleman.
a date?
It is. It is. It is. It is.
A date also can be like
a date can be a lot of things. Yeah.
I've definitely gone
As a
to
date,
like.
you guys are going to a museum together. You don't even like museums. This is the start of a rom-com. At the very least, we're gonna get a really funny rom-com out of this.
Episode 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna have Ramona's heart completely torn in two, and you have to deal with it. Okay.
No, but the
You have
end
to
of the
pick up the
rom-com
pieces.
is you're gonna meet.
Wait,
like
I know how this ends if it doesn't end well, and and you have to be on the receiving end if this happens.
Wait, yeah,
Why?
well, because I spiral, and it's okay. Where's Adam? If Adam could come on here and talk about what it's like when I like a boy, he would just literally.
No.
One time, I had no reason to think I was pregnant, but I was like, Adam, I'm pregnant. I think I'm pregnant. I literally had not even held hands with the boy. I was like, Adam, I'm pregnant. Adam goes, I cannot raise 2 of you. Like, or he said like feed. I think he said I cannot feed 2 of you because
That's so
like
funny.
I'll send Adam like 30 text messages. I'm like, oh my god, Adam, he isn't texting me back every 5 minutes. I'm like, we're cooked, we're cooked, we're cooked, we're cooked, and he's like, stop.
But you're young. So, Mona, you're still 25. So you have plenty of time to figure it out. Most relationships don't really organically. Like,
When did you meet your wife?
When I was 34?
Oh.
33?
How old is your wife?
She's the same age as me. Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
We got some time.
You have a lot of time.
And how old is your friend who's going to the chiropractor?
Yeah. How old is your friend?
My friend is he's around the same age as
Oh, okay, so all of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
most of my friends are. Yeah.
Okay. All right. To answer your question about the kind of boy that I like, I feel like this is just not even boys, but just like baseline humans. Is I personally generally just really like people who are like very thoughtful and like remember things. Because my
Okay.
least favorite thing is like when you're talking to a friend and you like are referencing something and like they don't remember they told the story. But on the
sure.
other hand, my favorite thing is like when you're talking to someone and they're like, oh yeah, like the time, like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And they didn't it's different from Googling you and like pulling up facts about you, but they're like, oh, remember the time that you told me this? And I'm like,
Totally.
I didn't remember, but thank you for remembering.
Yeah.
Super thoughtful.
I've definitely I knew that about girls when I started seriously dating. It's like remembering things, asking questions and remembering things is such
not
a
hard.
It's not hard at all.
It's not like a good man is like the average woman. Like
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
my friends are like such incredible listeners, and I'm like, why is it like pulling teeth to
So
get a man
you
to
want a
remember
good
something?
listener. Are there
Yeah.
other like, sort of education things or looks things that you're looking at?
Educationally, I feel like if they have taken a long form improv class, then their memory will be so good.
Uh-huh.
Because I realize that being good at dating is the same muscle as like coming up with a good premise. Like you just have to
Oh my
remember.
God. It's true, though.
You just have to remember shit from their monologue and bring it up later.
Right,
Like,
I see.
educationally, no. But for me, it's like I would like for someone, and this is just all my friends in general, is I would like them to have like a passion or something they're working towards, like
Yeah.
a dream or a goal in life.
Would you be okay dating someone that like didn't go to college, for example?
Yeah, as long as they have like a listen, because college is just an avenue. Like, college
Yeah.
was just the mode of socially accepted or like the most popular social version of a structure that sets you on a path. So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
someone didn't need college to go on said path, that is totally fine with me as long as they are on a path. You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
I have tons of friends who are like, I didn't go to college, but I'm like, I'm a musician, and I'm like, that's totally cool because you didn't need the structure of an institution to put you on that path.
What if how about like really religious people? Is that like a
I feel like for me personally, if I would never turn someone away. If they were like, I would never be like, oh, like you're religious and I'm not, like I can't take you. But I do think what stems into that is just we probably had different upbringings and we have very different beliefs about things, and that in and of itself isn't necessarily because like it's not because of religion that we're incompatible. It's because of these like different thought processes.
I see.
That we have. Like if you don't believe in a woman's right to choose, and I do. Fine.
Okay, so no Mormons. Okay, gotcha. Okay. James had a segment he wanted to. So James,
I need us to try it. I need you to blind rank these things. It's 10 things. So you
Okay.
can rank them from 1 to 10, right? And I'll mark
Do I
each-
hear all 10 of them at once, or is it just in order and I do it based on vibes?
It's based on vibes.
Okay, so I don't know all of them before.
No
okay,
idea.
so okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Number 1, Instagram.
I wish I knew everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put at 2,
TikTok.
4.
Okay. The Trader Joe's bag.
Oh, 8.
8. Okay. Being a teacher's pet.
I think that's definitely better than the Trader Joe's bag, but not as good as TikTok. I'm gonna have to put it at like a 6.
Okay, it's a 6. Okay. Finding out you gave someone the ick.
10.
That's a 10.
No, 9. Because if it's something no, wait, hang on, let me change it. No, because if it's like what? Okay, can you clarify what about me gave them the ick?
Finding
We
out-
don't know what it is. You just found out that you gave someone the ick. You don't even know what it is.
Actually, I'm gonna put that at what did I put? I'll put that under TikTok a 4. Like I'd be upset, but I guess
5.
if it's uncontrollable, yeah.
Okay, 5.
4, yeah.
Coin
That's not that bad.
karaoke.
I know in the middle 6, whatever hasn't been used around the 3 to 7 range.
So a 6.
A
There's
6.
6 was taken. It could
Oh,
be
you-
7.
Yeah, you can put on 7.
Okay. People asking you if you remember 9/11.
10.
That's a 10. Okay.
And they're mostly just millennials. I don't really like.
The 2021 Ryan Reynolds movie Free Guy.
Oh my god!
And
You mean Academy Award nominee? You mean Academy Award nominee free guy?
and last 9/11.
Oh.
3, I guess.
I guess.
That's the only number left.
It's just 3.
I didn't know.
That's so funny. Damn, bro.
And that's the segment.
Yo, great segment. Great job. I should learn to never ask young people about 9/11. Adam pointed that out to me. Adam was like, I feel like you make a lot of 9/11 jokes.
Like, what do you want us to say? Like, I was not conscious. Like, I didn't have object permanence when that was around. like you know, like I had no object permanence when 9/11 happened. So it's like the towers could have been there, they couldn't have been, but like
Yeah.
I couldn't have noticed.
Makes no difference to you.
Damn, you're
Makes
literally
no
that
difference.
young.
Yeah.
You were
being
born in
serious.
born in
2001.
Yeah.
Oh, you're being completely serious. Holy
Yes,
shit, yeah.
zero object
Okay,
permanence,
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
going
yeah.
on. Like Pinker's, you know, theory
sure.
about like acquired language, not applicable to
Meanwhile,
me.
Jay was getting his permit.
2001? No,
Jay
we
was
were in
damaging his
7th
back.
grade, bro. We
That's
were
crazy.
we were
Yeah.
riding our bikes to school. So you said earlier that you wanted like you know, a guy that remembers things and
Has a clear purpose or something that
Just
they're
something
working
that they're working towards.
yeah.
Yeah.
But are there like other things like tattoos like are a turn on, you know?
I don't
or
think I
like,
care about if they have tattoos
Okay,
either
okay.
way. I mean, y'all know from Adam's episode, I got a tattoo, so I can't be judging. I'm all
he told
inked
us that
It's an
you can't
invisible
even see
tattoo.
it.
I'm all inked up. I'll show
is
you
it-
after.
yeah, okay.
I'm all inked up. You can spot it miles
Okay,
away.
Oh wait, I did hear you have a tattoo.
Me and Adam have matching tattoos with Basil and
That's
Josh.
cute.
and
We should
Ian.
all get matching tattoos.
You guys can.
Brand
I'm not.
included.
Brand's 5.
Brand.
Stop influencing my cousin. I'm trying to think like a general. Okay, like I feel like superficial things. I feel like me personally, I always say like, oh, I think people with this trait are really attractive, but it never necessarily like if someone doesn't have it, it's never like a bad thing. But I always appreciate for me. I think whenever people have like really nice dimples, it's like I'm like, oh, that's like really cute.
Good. Dimples is a great
But like
starting
I would
point,
never
yeah.
like if a boy came up to me and he was like, I like you and I liked him, but he didn't have dimples, I wouldn't be like, Bleh!
Yeah, right,
You
right.
know,
It's
like,
not a deal breaker.
Let's
Yeah.
say like a 4, but they have dimples.
if they're a 4, but nobody with dimples is ever a 4 because that just means you have
That
like
makes
a
you a
gorgeous
10,
smile.
yeah.
You're like,
yeah, you're
you
a
know.
10. You're a 10. James has a dimple. You have 2 or 1?
Do I have dimples?
Yeah, smile. You have 1. You have
No,
one.
this isn't the kind I'm talking about. Like, there's no, okay, because my best friend from high school has like the most gorgeous dimples, and so my ideal of like she just has like the most gorgeous smile. No, because I feel like Asian people dimples aren't like as
sure,
different.
sure.
Oh, who's like an Asian man with good dimples? I have to think about it.
Well, not James, apparently.
Not James, apparently.
I'm cooked.
James has one. It's very. I think it's actually very cute.
I like did not know I had a dimple.
See, if you don't know, then it's not like a. You know what I mean? Like a like.
He never
It's
rocked
I
it
never
with the
smile.
No, because people have told me that I have dimples before, and I'm
You
like,
do,
but
yeah.
it's not. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't
see?
think I have the like. But it's like you have to force it. Like it's like I don't.
You do have.
But I don't have what's go. I don't have it in the way.
It's
that,
better
like,
than having a triple chin. So.
Oh. Hey, you got to go to those skin clinics. I can recommend you a few.
Nah, dude. I'm married. I don't have to try anymore.
No, you do have to show up for your wife every day.
I do.
Yeah, see,
I make her coffee.
I'm married. I don't have to try
Yeah.
anymore. Stop
I
acting
don't have to.
nonchalant.
I don't have to. Actually, you're so right. Because actually, I
He
try.
still takes 3 hours to
I try
read his message.
harder now that I'm married.
They're like in the same room, and she's like, "I see you see my message." She's like, "I just didn't want you to think I was too eager."
8 hours later. Yeah, that sounds good.
2
babe.
a.m. You're sitting laying next to her in bed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a good time to call it, I think.
Yeah.
Mona, thank you so much for being in this episode with us.
Anytime.
That was a very fun conversation. For the listeners out there, thank you so much for listening. Please tune in on YouTube. We would appreciate a subscription, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts from. And with that said, we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye.